Just
Out of
saying.
curiosity, I really, really am curious. Why is it that every time I ask about the ideology of like you people, I get like this vague, like conservative, like this, like really like, I guess I'm right leaning, but then like I ask a bit more, and you're all
I
Nazis, or we all have a path to walk, my friend. Chill with me for a bit till it gets annoying. Somebody wants to debate? Yeah, we can do a debate. Grixer wants to debate.
Hey,
Howdy.
um, not much. How are you?
I didn't ask how you're doing or what's up, but
Uh, well, I'm
I
very
can
sorry,
ask if
but
that helps
I'm
out.
asking you. How are you doing?
Well, how you doing, comrade? Do you share with me a disagreement?
Um, yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, sure. Why do you like Bernie Sanders?
He represents a step towards reclaiming power for the working class and taking it out of the hands of establishment Dems and corporate, elites. He's not just like a left-leaning liberal. He is a socialist. Even if his policies are social democracy, he is a full-on socialist.
Oh no, man. I think people should have the right to, when they start their business, they should be able to, I don't know, to get rich. I don't know. I just don't like socialism.
Okay. Um, do you feel as though lords should have a right to own the labor of any serfs who live near the castle they command?
Shit. Well, I mean, to own the labor, probably not, but to
Wait, why not?
um,
They were appointed there by the king. That's their right. It's legal.
wait by the king. Wait, I'm not advocating for like a monarchy.
No, wait, I'm asking.
Uh,
Wait, if a king appoints a lord to a castle, and that castle
oh, okay.
rules
Oh,
over
I'm sorry. I thought it was all like metaphorical.
no, no,
Like,
I mean, maybe, But if a king appoints a lord to a castle and they rule over a province, and all the peasants who work that land are serfs who owe,
oh
their
no,
labor,
I
their land,
completely disagree
everything
with that.
to the lord, do you have a problem
Wait, but
with
that's
that process?
uh, well. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's a type of capitalism, but if it is, I definitely disagree with it.
Wait,
I'm
do you like what
definitely
I
in
just
favor of
said? Did
it.
what I just described to you seem like an equitable system?
No, I said I disagree with it.
Okay, yeah. Why though? I mean, the Lord worked very hard to get where they are. They were appointed through legal means. It was a legal and systemically
How
justifiable
did the Lord?
allocation of
Wait,
power.
no, the Lord. How did? How come the Lord? The Lord didn't work hard to get in this position. But I
Wait,
mean, I don't know much about monarchies, to be
you
honest.
don't think lords work hard?
Probably not.
There's data to suggest that
Not
the average lord has a 62-hour work week if you include travel, spa visits, other stuff they need to keep up and up for the job.
like. Are you talking about like actual lords that were like? I really don't know anything about monarchies. Or are you talking just about landlords?
No, no, no. I'm talking about proper feudal lords. Sure, some of them got to where they are through inheritance, but that's just the nature of the system. A lot of them have worked really hard to get where they are.
Sure. Well, I guess. Well, I guess I disagree with the existence of just lords, but
Yeah, and that's how we feel, basically. In both systems, you have a legal and socially justified way where one person, either through inheritance or through hard work, can gain a tremendous amount of power over people underneath them. Now, obviously, the system with lords and serfs was a lot worse than the system we have now with capital owners and workers. I agree, we've taken a step up, but it's the same basic power structure. It's been reified many times over history, and I want to see it done with. I think it's the same basic type of inequality.
sure. Okay. I can see that, but I don't know, man. I just I don't know how I could explain this. Uh, could you help me? Could you help me like find a disagreement we have, because I'm sure we have a lot.
Well, I mean,
All right. So, would you consider yourself more progressive, like socially, than Bernie?
probably. Yeah. I think I'm almost as. I think that if there's any scale to be found for progressivism, I'm probably about as progressive as a person can be.
Well, we can probably discuss gender, I guess.
Yeah, I love talking about gender.
Okay. Well, that's great. So, you're a gender abolitionist. So, that would mean that you disagree with like the existence of gender.
I mean, gender exists, there's no denying that, but it's a social construct. I think that it hurts people through its existence. It pushes people into roles they don't necessarily want to be a part of. It just hurts people socially. So I think that gradually de-emphasizing the importance of gender over time, with the end of its ultimate abolition, is a good thing.
Okay. Well, okay. So I just think that, so you probably think there's a difference between sex and gender, right? Like you're not like a sex abolitionist.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, there's a difference. I mean, there is a socially constructed element to sex, but it is something that exists empirically. There's an empirical basis to it, yeah.
Right. So I don't see anything wrong with kind of like ascribing just men to male and women to women, since it seems like most males and most females identify with their birth gender, and also like cisgendered people, like would you say that like they're men, like that people that are born male are like inherently men or something? Like what?
Well, people that are born male are born male. They're male. Whether or not you're a man is a matter of self-identification. Same with being a woman or anything else. There are a lot of ways in which gender expectations and roles hurt cisgender people. The expectation that men can't cry, or that it's emasculating to not want to have sex with a woman, which leads to men being...
I mean, I don't buy all the toxic masculinity, shit that like we're pretty much pushed by corporations. I mean, mostly to pander to.
Wait, can you repeat that sentiment?
Wait, the toxic masculinity thing that like was kind of pushed upon by corporations to like pander to little like progressives on Twitter. Or
toxic masculinity has been a concept that evolved from feminist literature and academia. It's not a corporate push thing at all.
Well, I just don't think that like men, kind of like the expectation that like, yeah, men are supposed to be tough, and men shouldn't cry, all that shit. I just don't think that's toxic masculinity. I just think it's like kind of a natural evolution from like men just being, tougher emotionally, I guess, than women.
We can choose how we treat people of various genders, If there are previous societies, like the Greeks, for example, where they believed that men crying was actually masculine because it meant that you were in touch with your own emotions. There's nothing biologically imperative about this. Even if men, or males, I guess, are less disposed towards crying, that doesn't mean we should shame men who cry.
But I just think that like, and you said it, like men are it's not genetic, but like they're just less disposed to crying. In general, I just think that kind of makes it kind of a female thing to cry a lot.
I mean, you can say that it's associated with women. Do you think there's something wrong with men crying?
No.
Okay. A lot of men do think there's something wrong with men crying. A lot of women, too. Men get shamed for crying sometimes. Would that not be a toxic expectation of masculinity, that you not cry?
I don't know if it's... I guess it depends on your definition of toxic. I guess it doesn't really correspond to mine.
I mean, if it hurts men, if it's a form of masculinity that hurts men, I would say that's pretty toxic, no? Is there a final pointer that you would like to hit us with?
Yeah. Are you a Zionist?
Zionist? No, no. I'm pretty anti-Israel.
All right. No, I think we agree on
What
that.
are your political leanings?
I'm probably more on the conservative side. Probably, maybe not right center, but like just on the right.
Gotcha.
Not like far right.
How do you feel about just out of curiosity, how do you feel about immigration, like immigration into America? I don't know what country you're in, but
I live in Canada. There's a lot of immigration where I live. I think, for the most part, it's actually pretty bad. Kind of hurts our kind of like, I don't want to say homogeneity. Shit, just our cultural kind of cohesiveness. If that makes sense.
yeah, like countries just tend to work better when it's just like one like ethnicity or race.
It depends on the ethnicity, I guess.
Yeah, I would agree. You know, I some ethnicities are definitely more disposed to civilization building. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I know where this is going.
I think it's already gone there.
I just sometimes, I don't think there's a single African country with like a GDP per capita over like $35,000.
Damn, interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, out of curiosity, I really, really am curious. Why is it that every time I ask about the ideology of like you people, I get like this vague, like conservative, like this, like really like, I guess I'm right leaning, but then like I ask a bit more, and you're all Nazis or white nationalists.
I'm not for state. I mean, personally, I don't care if like my neighbor is Indian or whatever. I have a ton of like non-white friends, but like it's just I think in general societies work better. There's like a single homogeneous. Oh, shit.
But America is the most prosperous, economically productive, and militarily powerful country on the planet, and it's incredibly diverse.
Prosperous, man.
I'm sorry?
What do you mean about prosperous? I mean, it has a pretty high crime rate compared to a lot of countries.
Yeah, but its crime rate largely shot up due to policies concerning the drug war. And crime has been falling substantially. The crime could be tied much more accurately to like domestic policy, not to like the ethnic composition of our country.
All right. Well, I gotta say something, since now this is getting really embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. Is it the end?
I'm just. I'm sorry?
Nothing. Continue.
Okay. So this is getting really embarrassing for me, since I've just discovered like 10 minutes ago that I'm actually pretty fucking terrible at trolling. Like I'm a leftist, but like yeah, I'm just a terrible troll. I'm sorry for disappointing everybody. Like don't ban me from your Discord. I watch like all of your streams.
I should ban you for trolling. No, it's okay, friend.
Like God, I'm just terrible. I'm not even white.
Hey, that I could pick up on for your through your low IQ debate memes. My superior Aryan genetics. All right, listen. I love you, buddy. Okay.
All right.
All right.
You too.
Stay strong.
Yeah, I'm very sorry, guys. That was disappointing. Like 0 out of 10. I'm not embarrassed to say that. Bye.
All right, no more debates tonight. Fuck you guys. Yeah. Yeah.